Thank you for coming to KSHB.com and checking out the weather blog. Another cloudy day. There are some snow flurries out there. As we take a look at Weather Track Radar, there's the little patches of some very light snow or snow flurries, and they'll be through the air throughout the day, not expecting any accumulation or any issues like that. And it'll start to clear later this afternoon and evening. So let's go into our Powercast at 3 p.m. We're still in the clouds. Temperatures, this might be a little optimistic here in the mid-30s. And then as we go through the night, it is clear. It remains cold. Temperatures falling into the 20s. There may be a few clouds. And tomorrow, a lot of sunshine. Temperatures right around 38 to 41 degrees. Finally, some sunshine that we need. And then, as we go through the weekend, kind of interesting, there's some weak disturbances coming in out of the northwest. So Saturday may start with some sunshine, but then cloud up. And then all day, somewhat cloudy. There may be some periods of sun in and out of the clouds. And then Saturday night into Sunday morning, there's a little disturbance coming out of the northwest. And yes, there could be a little bit of snow shower or from raindrops mixed in. This computer model has it in the mid to upper 30s at night. If that's the case, then, yeah, it'll be a few raindrops. It doesn't look like a big deal. If it's a little colder, we could dust the ground white, but some of the new data doesn't have very much. So it's a small system. It's a needle in a haystack, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. But what we are pretty sure about is February. And we're going to look at some February changes. This is based off the LRC and now the computer data. So the pattern we're in now is this northwesterly flow, but you see it's originating in western Canada. So it's not Arctic air. It's just Canadian, typical January air. And then as we go through the weekend and into next week, we're going to be looking up in Alaska and Canada. This is what we really look at. A huge ridge is going to pop up, close off, an upper level high forms. And look at this whole upper level high sitting here in Alaska and into northwest Canada. And that changes the configuration of the jet stream. Now the jet stream comes up through the western parts of Alaska, up into the Arctic in northwest Canada and Alaska, and then drops down into the Rockies. That is where we could start getting some Arctic air delivered and also possibly some storm systems. Now, it doesn't look like any big winter storm. There's just a slight chance of that, but we could see some snow or mix or something at 2 or 3 times as we go into February 5th to 23rd. You can see this little vortex here west of Hudson Bay. Some colder air will be coming in. Patterns repeating, and it's going to be similar to December. So in our long-range LRC spotlight, we have this chance here in February of 2 winter storms. May not be huge ones, but enough to cause issues. We'll have to watch that. There may be even some little smaller events, too, intermingled. And an Arctic blast is likely as that flow starts to come out of the Arctic instead of Canada. So here's your forecast today, 31, 33 degrees, and a lot of clouds. And this evening it clears out, down to around 25 by tomorrow morning, wind chills in the single digits and teens. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we have some flurries today, then around 35 to 40 Friday through Sunday, periods of clouds, maybe a snow shower or rain shower later Saturday. Gets up to around 50 Monday, and then moderate cold Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we get into February, we'll be watching for that Arctic air. Have a great day and have a great weekend.